and we've got a great guest in studio to talk about the economic development of Mason County. I'm happy to talk with Director of the EDC, Lynn Longan. Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Monday to you here.
Yes, happy Monday.
We have got some big things moving on. You know, most of the month of August, we have focused our conversations on the workforce, which is a key portion, obviously.
It is.
You know, if a place is looking for land, there's land all around the world.
Right.
For the most part, people can get water and electricity and internet and things like that. But it really is the workforce that builds these businesses.
It really is.
It's one of the things you guys are looking at.
It is. And it's something that the businesses look at when they're coming here. So it's just so important. One might think, you know, why are we trying to so zeroed in on workforce when we're economic development?
Sure.
But those businesses that we're trying to recruit here, they're looking for a good, highly skilled, adaptable workforce that can go to work for them and adapt to their needs.
So how do you work when the businesses are looking to come into town? They call you up. I'm sure that's one of the questions.
Right. It is. So we're very fortunate that we have a strong workforce development council, which is the 5-county region.
Yeah.
Mason, Thurston, Lewis, Pacific, and Grays Harbor. We talk about that all the time. We have a lot of data for those 5 counties and how the workforce as a whole from those. So we pull from those counties. And so that's the data that we provide. If we weren't able to do that, we'd just be pulling on Mason counties, and that would be a lot harder to tell the big picture. But just for Simpson, for example, when Simpson shut down, you know, it was definitely a blow to our community, but I don't think most people realize the other 4 counties, how much it was to them, too. Yeah. There were 85 workers that commuted from Grays Harbor County to Simpson. So that was a significant hit, too.
What shows up on the reports that you offer up? Is it the education, the average education level of the worker in the area? Is it the average past experience? Or
it is. We can get the education levels. We can get the demographics as to female, male. You know, that type of demographics. The ages. Yeah, we can get all that stuff and really zero it down.
The other thing is that, you know, I think about this too when just thinking about Kaiser, my kid Kaiser.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to be entering school here before too long, a couple years or something. And by the time he gets out, the job that he may have is likely not even come up with yet.
Right.
Hasn't even been invented.
It's true.
And that is for, I think, a lot of people that have had their same job
mm-hmm.
for the last 20 or 30 years, to kind of wrap your brain around the fact that the job that the kids are learning for hasn't even been invented yet.
Right.
How do you square that circle with long-standing folks, especially in the timber trade, things
mm-hmm.
like that?
It's very challenging. And we meet with the timber industry is one of the industries that we do roundtables with and meet with them regularly to find out what's changing in their industry, because I don't believe for a minute that the timber industry and the forest products industry is dying or declining. No. I know that some people say it is, but it really isn't. Is it morphing? Is it changing? Absolutely it is, but it's not declining and dying. The jobs are out there. They're different jobs. They're different types of jobs. So we're dealing with that. It's very challenging to deal with new technology that we don't know mm-hmm. what it's going to be. And the way that we do that is we try to remain as flexible and as adaptable and as quick acting as we can to industry. We try to make sure that we're plugged into industry and what they need and with the colleges so that we can keep ever changing those. And the days when someone came right out of high school and went to work for a company such as Simpson or something and stayed there until they retired, those are probably not our future jobs. Most of our younger people, you know, they're not interested in staying in one job for that long anyway. Right. So it's a different workforce that we're dealing with. And, you know, we talk about that. We try really hard to address those needs all the time, and at the same time getting what business needs.
Looks like there are some ways that people are getting together here to talk about these things. You've got your business builder courses. There's also there's a thing in Lacey on Wednesday that works on some of these. Talk to me about some of these roundtables?
Yeah, we have those are the industry sector roundtables that we're doing to try to, like I said, the forest products one, and now we have one that's healthcare is the one that we're doing, and that'll be in Lacey on Wednesday. We send it to all our members, hopefully people who are in the healthcare industry and interested in being part of the solution and finding solutions going forward for workforce will engage in that. This won't be the only opportunity. So if someone's listening and they go, oh, I already have plans on Wednesday and can't make it, please give us a call. We'll tie you into the next one.
In addition to that, Wednesday, there's 2 business builder courses for the EDC. One's out at the Port of Allen at 1, and then at 2 to 3:30 here at the Transit Community Center. Who would be the best person to come in, sit down, and learn about this?
So those are for entrepreneurs or people who think maybe they want to start a business and just don't know. Come and learn about what resources are there and kind of what to expect. And then if you are still interested, we'll put you into some training that will take you further.
If there's someone who wants to kind of get their foot forward in these burgeoning markets that, we're not even sure what they'll be, but like, let's just say coding and kids are coding a lot these days. Are those the kind of things that people would come and they'd sit down and talk about that, or is it more defined business that we've seen in the past?
Well, this particular class, it's the micro enterprise training that we've talked about. So this is really for anybody who's thinking they want to start their own business.
Regardless of what it is.
Exactly.
Okay.
There's business planning, there's money management 101, all of that stuff that goes into that training. It's a well-rounded training that helps someone start their own business. Sometimes it might help them figure out that they don't want to start a business, and that's okay too.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Better to know that now than before.
Absolutely. If it takes an hour and a half of your time to figure out, that's not what I want, that's not what I thought, then that's great.
You can find information on this at choosemason.com. You can also give them a call at 426-2276. A reminder as well, September 9th is that Evening with Zind, a fundraiser for her, and a Choose Mason event on September 21st from 4 to 7 at the Port of Allen Gazebo. So some great things upcoming. You can find it all at choosemason.com or stop by the offices at 310 West Coda. Director of the Mason County Economic Development Council, Lynn Longan. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.